Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the brand Modelones. Now I've never worked with this brand before. They sent me 7 gel shades as well as a gel base and top coat. And then 2, they sent this little UV LED lamp. Look at how cute and compact this lamp is. Like, that is a travel lamp and it works so beautifully, and it just has a little port that you can use, you know, the iPhone Cube 2, or if you're fancy you can just plug that into your wall, but I don't have one of those in my nail room, so I have my little iPhone Cube here. So anyway, they sent 7 gel shades. These are all available right now, so in the description box below I will leave the Modelones site, I will leave their Instagram page, and I will leave my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from this video. I did want to go ahead and say I haven't used the base coat. As I was just watching through these, I used a peel-off base coat so I could easily remove the gel polish, but all of my swatches do have the top coat on it. So 7 gel polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first up, I do have their base coat and top coat. I did not use the base coat as I'm swatching these. Like I said, I used a peel-off base coat, but I did use their top coat in all of my swatches. So first we have a Pinky Drink, and this is like a dusty, or not dusty, but like a deep vampy maroony base, and it does have a bunch of flakes in it. So here's our first coat of Pinky Drink. This covers pretty well here on this first coat. I am going to go ahead and build it up with the second coat. The formula on this is very smooth, easy to apply. It is a gel, so it is a little bit on the thicker side. I do prefer gel formulas most of the time. Thicker formulas are typically easier for me to work with, and I'm fine smoothing my own coats out. So I usually really like gel formulas. So this is completely opaque in 2 coats for me. This one is going to dry nice and glossy all on its own, but you do want a glossy top coat on a gel so you can wipe it, finish it, and keep it long lasting. And those are also little flakes in there, so as far as removal goes, it's pretty easy. So there's 2 coats. So up next we have Golden High Heels, and this is a golden kind of metallic-y shade, and it is full of gold glitter and gold flecks. Here's our first coat of Golden High Heels. This covers surprisingly well here on this first coat. I'm not sure what happened with my lighting here. That does get better with the second coat, but this isn't completely opaque, so I am going to go in for a second coat. This is also not one that I would recommend for a topper. It is a little bit too dense for that. So this is completely opaque in 2 coats for me. Again, you will want a top coat to smooth this out, but it does dry pretty smooth on its own and nice and glossy. And again, removal is just a matter of a soak off. So there is 2 coats. So up next we have Magic Blue, and this is kind of like a deep midnight blue shade, again filled with a bunch of, I believe they're silver flecks, and then the base color kind of tints them blue as you build it up. So here is our first coat of Magic Blue. So this also covers pretty well here on this first coat. I am going to go ahead and go in for a second coat. Formula is fantastic, very easy to work with, very smooth, no running or pulling. All you have to do is make sure to level out your coats because it is a little bit thicker, as gels usually are. And, you know, don't flood your cuticle like I did. So this does cover completely in 2 coats for me. This one also dries nice and glossy all on its own. I am going to be a broken record for pretty much all of these, but again, matter of soak off for removal, it's not difficult. So there is 2 coats. Next up is Purple Ring, and this is like a dusty purple metallic shade. So here's our first coat of Purple Ring. This covers, again, really well here on this first coat. Very smooth, easy to work with formula. I do prefer these kind of metallic-y shades in a gel formula. I don't think you get nearly as many brushstroke problems with this kind of formula. So I really like gels to be this metallic-y foil thing. So this is completely opaque in 2 coats for me. Again, it's going to dry nice and glossy all on its own. Nice and smooth, nothing dries textured. You will want a top coat for longevity purposes, and removal is just soaking it off. So there's 2 coats. So up next we have Shiny Pearl, and this is a pinky nude metallic. So here's our first coat of Shiny Pearl. This covers pretty well here on this first coat. It's not completely opaque. I am going to go in for a second coat. I really like metallic-y foily gels. You don't get any brushstroke problems, but if you do have any unevenness and you cure it that way, it will stay that way. So this is opaque in 2 coats for me. Depending on your application, you may want to go in for a 3rd coat. I do like to do only 2 coats of gel polish so it doesn't get too thick on my nail though. That's just my preference. So there is 2 coats. So up next is Diamond Rain, and this is a silver micro glitter in a clear base. Here's our first coat of Diamond Rain. So this is pretty sheer here on this first coat, but again, formula is very smooth, easy to apply. This is one that you could do thinner coats for and use this one as a topper as well if that's something else you're interested in. I'm going to show you what 2 coats looks like today. I didn't reach full opacity with 2 coats on this one, but doing 3 coats of a gel on my nails gets so thick, so I don't like to do that. And this being a micro glitter, it doesn't dry textured, and as far as removal goes, it's pretty standard. And lastly for today we have Glitter Night, and this is a very dark purple base, and it is filled with holographic glitter, silver glitter, and then larger hex glitter. Here's our first coat of Glitter Night. And for having all of this glitter in a gel polish, the formula in this is still fantastic and easy to use. It does cover pretty well on the first coat, but it's not completely opaque, so I am going to go ahead and build it up with a second coat. You get a ton of glitter out and you don't have to do anything special. As these bases are much thicker, the glitter stays suspended much easier, so you don't even have to really shake the bottle to get these glitters around where you want them. So this is opaque in 2 coats. Glitter removal is going to be a little bit more difficult, and you will definitely want top coat to smooth this out. So there's 2 coats. So my favorite of the 7 is Shiny Pearl. It's a beautiful pink. It's a great formula. It performs marvelously, and it really is just absolutely beautiful. I feel like this is something that I would get a lot of use out of in the summer on my toes. I really enjoy this one, so Shiny Pearl is my favorite. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye.